Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name's Freedom. Thank you for joining me. In tonight's episode, I'm going to be talking about karma and whether or not karma catches up to the narcissist. But before I do speak on that, can I please ask you to like the videos if you like them, subscribe to the channel, and also help me help me grow the channel by sharing the videos widely. That would be very much appreciated. All right, so lots of people have asked me whether or not karma catches up with the narcissist. And I would say, in no uncertain terms, that yes, karma does catch up with the narcissist. In actual fact, I would go so far as to say the narcissist is living a continual karmic debt purely through their own actions, their own deliberate, conscious actions, more to the point. So you cannot go through life screwing over people, lying to people, cheating people, conning people, without there being a karmic debt to pay. So essentially, for those of you who don't understand karma, I suppose the easiest way to put it would be this. It's that old saying, you get what you give, or what else? I wrote another one. What goes around comes around. That kind of concept. What you put out there comes back to you. I mean, karma's a little bit more complex than that, but that's the general underlying theme with karma. So, as I said, we know that the narcissists, psychopaths, and sociopaths take advantage of people. They hurt the people that love them. They betray the people that love them. They destroy lives. They destroy families. They destroy futures. And they are continually running. I mean, just think about how they live their lives. That's karma in itself. That they have to quite literally move from one town to another, running and hiding from people. They can't show their faces in certain parts of town because, they're either going to get beaten up or, they're going to get arrested. Their karma literally will follow them everywhere they go. And they are paying it every single day in ways that you just don't even know about. Because hopefully, if you're doing no contact, you're not even thinking about the narcissist. You're happily doing you, doing your life, focusing on your better self, focusing on your narc-free life. Hopefully, if you're doing that, you're not even thinking about the narcissist. I mean, and ideally, that's where we want to get you. We want you to be at the point where you just don't care about them and their karma. They'll get their comeuppance. It's coming. I mean, and it might be your karma to have a front row seat. And if that is the case, if you want to see them, fall, crumble, or suffer, well, hopefully you will get to see it. But just know that even if you don't see it, just remember, these people are pathologically envious. They are empty vessels. They are, having to mainline human emotion, for God's sake. They need other people so badly just to survive. I mean, what a terrible existence. And to never actually feel love, be loved, to never really have someone know you because you're hiding, because you're wearing so many masks all the time, because you're, masquerading as a certain person and your life is one big charade. What an awful way to live. And that's their karma. It's never going to get any better for them. Whereas you can go on and live a happy, fulfilled life. You're a normal, healthy human being. I mean, yeah, sure, you got involved with a narcissist and your life turned to shit for a while, but you're free now. So you do you. Don't worry about them. Karma will get them. And as I said, they're living it out now. You just don't know about it. And also, one more point. Don't go looking for signs of their karma. Right? Stay no contact. Don't go looking on their social media. Don't go, asking people about them. Who cares about them? I mean, really, who cares? You know, they're just disordered people, they're damaged people, they're toxic people, and they're dangerous people. You know, the less you think about them, the better. I mean, that's my key advice is stay no contact. Don't breach no contact to try and find out whether or not they've, got what they deserve. Because this is another thing. When they do get their karma, that can be used as a hoover. That can be used against you, right? Because they know you care about them. They know you have a heart and you're human. So when the shit does hit the fan, they will quite likely be calling you up or on your doorstep trying to get help. No, I've got nowhere to live, or I've got no money, or whatever their pathetic, loser excuse is this time. So just be warned, okay? Because they could use that quite easily. They're getting their karma. They could use that as a hoover, and you do not want that to happen. So remind yourself, everything they get coming to them is what they deserve. No one should try and protect them from their karma. I mean, it's just a simple thing. It's cause and effect. It's that simple. If you're an arsehole to people, and if you treat people so badly, sooner or later, there will be some comeuppance. I don't even know where that word comeuppance comes from. I think it's an English word. I'm not sure if you Americans understand what I'm talking about, but just desserts might be another one you guys might know. You get what you deserve is basically what I'm saying. You don't get to do that kind of thing in life and not get your just desserts. So, darlings, yes, they will. Let me just quickly go through my notes. And also, look, another thing, just think about this. As we go through life, we progressively build. We build our wealth, we build our security, we build up things around us. But when you're a narcissist and you are continually destroying things, over time, it's a kind of a cumulative effect. So before they know it, they're not in their 20s anymore. They're not in their 30s anymore. Now they're looking at their 40s and their 50s and their 60s, and when you're homeless, living out of your car, or your car's been repossessed because you didn't pay your fines, or, all the kind of things that happen to a narcissist over time, because they're reckless, because they don't pay their bills, they don't pay their fines, they don't, they break rules, because they're irresponsible and they're reckless, and without someone, acting as good, healthy primary supply, and you were probably that person for them. You were probably the one that kept them on an even keel, made sure that, things were taken care of, that business was taken care of, the bills were paid and the roof was over your head. Without someone like you in their life, it's just a matter of time. I've watched my soon-to-be ex-husband he's been homeless. I think it's been like 5 times in 18 months. He's been into jail. I mean, his life is just quite literally going from one shitstorm to another. Now that he doesn't have me acting as I said, like a stabilizing force, basically. So without you, they're going to get their karma a hell of a lot quicker. But, as I said, if you don't see their karma, it doesn't mean it's not happening. Always remember, narcissists put on a brave front. What's going on behind closed doors and what's going on in their mind. If you understand how narcissism works, if you really understand it, you will know they have low self-esteem, low self-worth, low self-value. And so when they go through life, when they create these kind of chaotic environments for themselves, all of that kind of stuff, it takes an effect on them. Definitely. As I said, the best way to look at it is they are getting what they deserve. So get that little, the world's smallest little violin out and play them a symphony. Cry me river is what I say. All right, darlings, I'm going to leave it at that. But yes, they get their karma. And if it's in the cards for you, you will get to get a front row seat. And I'll tell you something, it's kind of fun watching it. All right, lovelies, have a good evening and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.